Hey everybody, today we are going to be talking about 7 innovative social media strategies for small businesses for massive growth in 2021. Let's rock and roll. This is one of the topics which a lot of people have been asking me on Instagram DMs. And recently now, because I am part of Clubhouse as well, I do a lot of rooms. I take part in the Clubhouse rooms for just different topics. I was just seeing this topic a lot of times on Clubhouse hallway as well, which was social media marketing strategies or in general digital marketing strategies for small business or startups. Now, honestly, all these techniques which I am going to share right now over here, 7 things I'm going to be discussing which are kind of not on the books, on the records, but this is something out of so this is a club of me thinking aloud in my own way and some innovation plus the notebook strategies, So when I say these two things, one might be something which I might have personally done something for brands, and then something which might be with respect to Facebook ads. So both of them clubbed together, I'm going to give 7 different innovative strategies over here, which will help definitely small businesses and startups as well. On top of that, I'm going to give you 4 to 5 bonus tips as well right at the end. So without further ado, let's dive into the first one. The first one is voice branding. A lot of small businesses are still not taking this voice content that much serious. And on voice branding, I have just mentioned this podcast, audio tag, Alexa skills. Now, what do I mean by all these things? Number one thing which you should be having with respect to the voice branding or voice marketing strategies for your small business is a podcast. Podcast is right now being consumed. Just imagine I was saying Clubhouse earlier. Clubhouse is an audio chat application, audio talk application. So podcast is similar. While people might be traveling, people might be wanting to listen to your brand's content. While people are traveling, people might not get time to consume the entire video. All right. So what they do, if you even think, then passively, maybe if your brand content has a YouTube channel, then a lot of people might be some passive listeners to your YouTube video. What do I mean by that? Guys, while you're watching this video, I just want to express my gratitude till this point in time. Thank you so much for your time. If you have liked this video, give me a thumbs up, do subscribe and turn on the bell notification so that you don't miss out on any future videos. And now back to the episode which you are watching right now. When somebody is starting a YouTube video, maybe they are starting the YouTube video on the phone in the car, but they are not watching the video. They are driving the car and they are just listening to the audio. So in that way, podcast consumptions has been rising over these years, and especially post-pandemic, it has risen to a crazy level. So the number one strategy which your brand as a small business owner should be having is a podcast for yourself. You can just host your podcast anywhere. Anchor.fm is a free platform. Buzzsprout is also a free platform. It's a freemium platform, I would say. Buzzsprout.com, Libsyn, all these are audio hosting platforms. You'll find all the links right in the description below this video. Second is audio tag. Now, what do I mean by audio tag? Audio tag is a concept which was like on books introduced by Gary Vaynerchuk, I guess in January 2019. And in February 2019, close to I don't remember the exact month, but it was during that period of time when I thought that even I need to do something like that. And in India, I was the first ever person to introduce audio tags in the video content or in the audio content or anywhere. So what is an audio tag? Basically, an audio tag is something like this. If you listen to Gary Vaynerchuk's audios or videos, you'll listen to something like this one.
Works for you.
And now there's an article by Gary Vaynerchuk on audio branding, the rise of audio branding, which states clearly that it is not just a new concept. It is a concept since the beginning, but the voice recall, the brand recall is happening for all the big brands. You pick up Intel, you pick up Mario, video games, you pick up Microsoft, you pick up any big brands, they might have some kind of music which will constantly be fed in your head through some kind of advertisements or some kind of introduction videos or some kind of branding ads here and there, which psychologically impacts your mind and your brain. So the customers or the audience always recall the brand when they see or listen to something. So over here we are talking about the audio tag. So this MOJ MA, like a lot of people might not be knowing the meaning of that, but now when they're listening to that, especially in India, for my brand, people recall my brand. So similarly, your brand needs to focus on some natural tone, some kind of psychological impact which your brand might be having with your audience. Think around creative things and then come up with that. My MOJ MA for my brand is, MOJ MA is a Gujarati word. So in Gujarati language, when we say MOJ MA, it is actually equals to awesome. So I always remain in the state of awesomeness, no matter what, whether there are challenges, whether there is happiness. I try to make my mind state of awesomeness. I always live in that life, live with full energy, live with full enthusiasm, live with full confidence. So that's something which my brand resonates with, and that's where I came up with this MOJ MA, because in Gujarati as well, if I'm interacting with my friends or my business partners or anyone, I might just say MOJ MA instead of me just saying, how are you? Right? So that's something which is resonating naturally with my brand. So that's something which you should be starting with. Gary Vaynerchuk's audio tag, which is this particular one, is the result of, I saw one of his video where he was mentioning, all right, something like it. So when he says that, so that is the audio tag, that's the natural tone which came up with, and then obviously the audio tuning, the audio refining and the audio editing comes into picture for sure, but that's how you start eventually. I also did a podcast episode on my evolution as an audio tag. This is not my first ever audio tag, this probably might be fourth or fifth audio tag, which is an evolution in the audio form, eventually starting from me in February 2019, I assume, till right now as we are recording this is February 2021. So since past 2 years I have been using audio tag, and that has made a greater impact for me and for a lot of my clients as well. Next is for voice branding with small businesses, how this can actually help in real sense. So let's say you are clinic owner and you're a doctor who is taking care of skin problems. So maybe you are a dermatologist basically. So if you are a dermatologist, you are a clinic owner, you want people to come to your business, and that's where in the longer run this voice branding will take a greater impact or give a greater impact to your brand. How? Because in next 5 years people would be driving cars and they would be having Alexa installed in their car. They would say, hey, what is the number one tip for my pimples from XYZ doctor? Alright, so if you as a doctor is constantly feeding your audience with some kind of podcast, with some kind of audio tags, then the voice recall, the brand recall always will be in their head with respect to some skin problems or with respect to some pimples, anything, right? Basically the dermatologist problems. That's where when they would be actually speaking to Alexa with respect to some pimples in future, they might recall your brand and they will say that brand. That's a very great thing which will soon happen with all these small businesses. Let's take an example of a manufacturing company, like furniture manufacturer company. So let's say if they are manufacturing these kind of curtains, all right, not the furniture manufacturer, let's say curtain business, curtain manufacturers. So if they are just having those kind of curtain business, maybe in future, in India as well, right now in the US and everyone, probably like rich homes, luxurious homes in India as well has this technology, which are known as smart home devices. So they are operated with smart home devices. So these kind of curtains might be having some chip, which might be then integrated with Alexa home devices, and you can actually say, hey, open my curtain, hey Alexa, open the curtain, hey Alexa, open the curtain to half, something like that. So if you are a curtain manufacturer company, then you actually need to integrate some kind of voice technology, Alexa technology, or any Google or any kind of future voice technology inside your product. So this is just a random example which I'm giving you. It can be integrated with anything. Let's say this is a chair, right? This chair, if you want to adjust this chair, you have to sit over here and then you have to pull this down and just rotate here and there so that it adjusts the height. But in future, probably these kind of chair companies would have Alexa integrated, and then when Alexa device would be right on the desk, I would be saying, hey Alexa, lower my chair to level 3. Hey Alexa, lower my chair to the lowest level. Hey Alexa, rise my chair to the most upper level. I mean, whatever. I don't know the language which there would be or there is already, because I'm still not using those kind of chairs, but this is the future when it comes to voice for small businesses. So that's something which I wanted to discuss with respect to the first point, which was voice branding. Now let's come to the second point, and this is once again, as I was mentioning in the initial phase of this video, as I started this video, I was telling that these entire strategies are the combination of me having some innovative thoughts out of my head, which might be crazy at times, and some notebook strategies, which are Facebook, Instagram ads. So this second strategy, which is known as customer-centric gratitude ads, this is something which is my innovation. I have practiced that for my business. I tell this to my clients as well, and they are doing it and they are getting amazing results. So what do I mean by customer-centric gratitude ads? This is specifically retargeting ads for your custom audience. So if you're already doing Facebook ads and Instagram ads, you build a customer list and then you upload that customer list in your custom audience on Facebook Ads Manager. Now you create separate contextual Instagram story ads and Facebook feed ads, or any kind of, like, I'm just telling you the placements here and there, but you can create overall Instagram ads and Facebook ads. And the copy should be like this. So let's say you were selling these kind of stands, all right, these kind of tripod stands for mobile phone, and if you are a small business owner of this, then maybe if you have 5,000 customers who has purchased this particular product from you, then you should create a video like this, and this should start like this. Hey, thank you so much for being a valued customer of this particular product, the tripod stand. I'm sure you are loving it. Let us know if you have any problems, if you have any technical difficulties. For the month of February, we are running a free 7 days checkup process as well. If you have any faulty pieces or if you have any troubles, do come to our shop or do call us at XYZ number, or do shoot out an email at our contact support email, blah 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 XYZ. All right. Second variation of your video ad might be something like this. Hey, thanks so much for being a valued customer of this particular product. I really appreciate your valuable trust on us and looking forward to deliver more and more value. And we are going to launch a brand new product. So for all our customers, we're going to be giving a flat 90% discount. Yes, we want to go in losses, but provided there is one condition. Will you give us video testimonials for this particular one? Let us know. Comment below and we'll approach you. My team will connect with you over an email for sure. Right? Now let's say third variation. All right. So the first variation was completely value driven, and you just showing your gratitude and thank you note like that. Second was kind of then diverting into the upcoming product and you actually trying to create a win-win situation. And third variation, let's try to be a little bit more salesy. Over here, what we'll do is, hey, thank you so much for being a valued customer of this particular product, and we really appreciate your trust on our brand. We are looking forward to create more and more valuable products, for which in future we are thinking that in 2021 we'll be launching 3 more products around tripod, which would be even more enhanced. So if you are interested in such kind of things, here is a $20 coupon in advance just for you guys, because this is an exclusive offer just for our customers. You'll receive email updates as well, and if you wish, you want a message in your inbox right now, comment below, I am interested. Something like that. All right. So these are just the 3 variations out of the blue, which I'm creating out of this product, which was there right besides me. And that is known as customer-centric gratitude ads. Now, if you are a small business who is just creating digital products or digital courses, let's say digital courses, you can do this as well. You can run Instagram story ads and you can say, hey, thank you so much for buying our XYZ product. We really appreciate your time and hope you are getting value out of that. Hope you are applying some strategies inside the course. But now here is the thing which I wanted to ask you, because you are a valued customer, just wanted to give it a quick feedback, the customer feedback. So just say yes or no on this story poll, and that's where we will come to know whether the course is valuable for you or not. All right. So now this kind of Instagram story ad of 30 seconds might be just being seen by the customers of your product. So this is the second one, customer-centric gratitude ads, or customer-centric gratitude ads funneling into some future products too, if you wish to. All right. So that is the second one. Let's jump into the third one. The third, by the way, if you're liking this, I just want you to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and let them know that they are missing out some valuable information over here. We're just crossing the second one, still remaining. All right, let us know. The third one, marketing automation for organic growth hacking. Now this has been recently tried and tested for my own personal brand, my own agency, my own clients. So one of the clients who is a doctor, he's I don't remember the exact word, what kind of doctor he's, anthropologist or ontologist, something like that, the doctors which take care of smiles, all right, the braces and everything. So that doctor, I just told him that there has to be a marketing automation, there has to be some nurturing sequences for your existing clients who are taking consulting from you, all right, they need to be feeded on automation. So that is something which a lot of small businesses are lacking right now. They are not taking care of their customers or their leads, in fact, with respect to marketing automation. So that is just one thing. But on top of that, the emails which you write, okay, fine, everybody does that. But on top of that, recently, what I have discovered is, if you are using tools like ConvertKit, now this is, I know that this is there in ConvertKit, email marketing automation tool. I don't know about any others. I'm personally using ConvertKit. So I'm talking with respect to ConvertKit. ConvertKit has archives. Now, what do I mean by archives? When you send a broadcast email, once it is gone, it is live as a text form of article inside ConvertKit's database. So what they create is an archive of the text article, entire email in the text form. So they give us a separate link. So we can actually, when we go into the dashboard, when I go into any of my broadcasts, if I click on that, I get an option to share the broadcast. If I click on share, it will give me a unique URL for the ConvertKit archive. Now that URL can be fed inside the WhatsApp send URL. All right. If you don't have any clue, just type on Google, search for click to WhatsApp or send to WhatsApp, something like that. All right. And you will find that there is an api.whatsapp.send/text is equal to question mark, something like that is a URL. Try to Google that. You'll clearly figure that out. So you have to put the entire message inside that along with the URL which you get from ConvertKit archive. Now, what this will do is you can just intelligently put this particular one inside your newsletters when you are sending it to your customers or your leads. And if they are sharing that particular newsletter archive inside their WhatsApp, it is giving you growth hacking, organic growth to, even if it is sending, even if they are broadcasting or sending it in a WhatsApp group of 10 people, those 10 people are now not on your list, but they are going through your brand's content. All right, they're getting to know you. So that's something which is a growth hacking using marketing automation. Number one. Second, if you have some thoughts, some quick thoughts, if you are doing Twitter tweets, or even if you have quick thoughts, just write them down, 3 to 5 quick thoughts, and then put them up into click2tweet.com, something like that. I don't remember the exact name. I'll put that up over here. Click2tweet.com, enter that, create a unique URL, and that URL particularly can be fed inside this email. So these are a couple of hacks which I'm doing as p.s, p.p.s, and then p.p.p. blah blah blah. I don't know what kind of asses I just keep on putting. Anyways, why am I saying asses over here? Anyways, so those kind of things you can definitely do, and then you can definitely split test between headlines. Today when I sent an email, which was kind of business oriented email, it was a strategy which I was sharing with people, and it was for personal branding as well. Guys, while you're watching this video, I just want to express my gratitude till this point in time. Thank you so much for your time. If you have liked this video, give me a thumbs up, do subscribe and turn on the bell notification so that you don't miss out on any future videos. And now back to the episode which you are watching right now. So it was all about the hygiene, the mental hygiene, the what do you call it? It was an emotional hygiene for every personal branding guy or a business owner. And I was sharing this email. I had 2 headlines in my mind, so I just split tested between those 2 things. So what ConvertKit gives me an allowance is it will send approximately 15 to 30% of the emails in the first hour, and then it will split test. It will find the winning headline, and then it will shoot out to 70% of the remaining subscribers in my list, obviously. So that's something which you can try out, and it will definitely work out well. And this you can do based on the headline ideas which you'll get from push notifications of applications like Ola, Swiggy, Zomato, plenty of applications. Just try, even if you are not using those apps, install them and try to have push notifications on for them. You'll get plenty of ideas, creative ideas for headlines and some kind of pre-filled defined descriptions as well. So that is the third one, marketing automation for organic growth hacking. This will also give you brand recall, because when somebody is sharing on WhatsApp, somebody is sharing on Twitter, it is giving you some organic reach and you have just growth hacked for your business. Now, growth hacking doesn't necessarily mean always bringing more customers, but at least if you are even trying to bring more visitors without you doing anything, then that is actually creating some viral loop in the back end without you actually doing anything. All right, you're just trying to growth hack the techniques through your customers, then trying to bring some more visitors, which might then lead to more customers if your newsletters and if your content is valuable for them. Fourth one is something which a lot of people are not doing. I'm so sad over here in the Indian marketing. Giphy.com. I don't understand why people are not using Giphy. All right, it's not just for personal branding, it's for small businesses as well. If you are a restaurant business owner, you definitely need to have some kind of Giphy. You definitely need to have some kind of yum food, wow, some kind of GIFs like that. I mean, the pasta, even if you are selling a Maggie, right? That Maggie, when you roll it over here and you taste it, the vapor which goes if it is a hot Maggie, all these are GIFs, right? And these GIFs are being used by people in day-to-day conversation. You try to hack, you try to think how people would be using all these GIFs in their day-to-day communication on WhatsApp, on Telegram, on text messages, how they would be using. So let's say if I just tell you, it might be a simple hello, it might be a simple hi. So if if you right now go to Giphy.com, or you go to WhatsApp, you go to Instagram DM, you try to search for Giphy and search Digital Pratik, you'll see plenty of GIFs. I have 1300 plus GIFs right now with a verified account on Giphy, blue tick verified, and probably our account has 800 million plus views. So I'm saying this with experience. It definitely works as a brand recall. It definitely works as something which is a great social media strategy, a marketing strategy, a branding strategy for every business out there, especially small businesses, because the bigger businesses are not worrying about all these things. So why not we as small businesses take advantage of these kind of strategies and then go against big businesses? Right? So Giphy.com, you have to create some GIFs over there every single day. Maybe you have to hire somebody who will create specialized GIFs just for your business. Every single day create 5. All right, every single day create 5. You'll regret if you don't do this in 2022 for sure. Anyways, let's come back to the fifth one, which is contextual meme marketing. Now, this is one of the common strategies right now, but people are doing meme marketing and people are forgetting the contextual meme marketing. That's where your small business or startup can stand out from the crowd. What do I mean by contextual meme marketing? Contextual meme marketing is not just you picking up the trends. Contextual meme marketing is you picking up the trends, but you blending it with your brand's ethics, values, some truths, the authenticity, everything together, and then making that great coffee, that taste which comes out of that contextual meme. I'll put up an example over here. Recently, one of my teammates created this particular video meme, which was where there is a quote which I always tell with respect to digital marketing experts, and then there is this a video from Arijit Singh singing a song. We'll just play that short little video over here. Na fikr, na sharam, na lihaz, ek baar aaya. As you saw, this was a contextual meme, all right? Contextual video memes. People always create image memes. You have to create video memes as well. And now contextual has a different meaning as well. Once again, it is to blend your authentic brand versus, not versus, with the trend. But along with that, the second meaning of contextual is you creating sizes for different platforms. Right now, if you're creating memes, you should be creating video memes for Instagram Reels. The vertical ones, not just the feed ones, vertical ones, because Instagram Reels might just go viral like crazy. All right, because it's the most reach getting feature on Instagram right now, versus the story, versus the feed, versus the image, versus the carousel, everything. So try it out, and that's what is contextual meme marketing, which will definitely help you with virality, which then can be diverted into your business products. Sixth one is YouTube pre-roll ads and bumper ads. A lot of people are still not using it. YouTube pre-roll ads are great product right now. You can actually target people. Obviously, this is a product since ages, I would say. Not ages in the sense not like 10-20 years, but ages in the sense like 2-3 years. People are using it massively. I am personally going to use it massively for my brand, for my clients, and I'm using it since past 3 to 4 months now. It has been a great product. It is giving great brand recall, great marketing strategy, great conversions, everything. So if you're a business owner, you should be targeting two things. One, top placements. Now those placements might be your competitor channels, and you can create contextual pre-roll ads just like this. Before your competitor's video is starting, you just say, hey, before you watch my competitor video, I have something for free for you. You buy that and you won't ever require my competitor again. I'm just kidding. Please don't create this kind of pre-roll ads. Yeah, if you have balls, if you have guts, do that, go ahead. But I just gave you a context. You can create that kind of thing and you can place it on your competitor's YouTube channel. Second is, you can actually target people based on the search queries which they are making on Google. Example, let's say we'll once again take this example of the tripod because I have just this, or let's pick up anything else. We'll pick up this case cover. All right. If you're a business owner of this case cover, then what you need to do is you just target all the search queries like buy iPhone case covers online, or best case covers online, or silicone case cover online. Such kind of queries, when people search, all those queries can be now targeted inside Google Ads product. All right. And then you can run ads on YouTube as a pre-roll ad, or you can actually select the bumper ads as well. So now if you have no clue about all these things, I won't go into the technicalities of how to run Google Ads and YouTube pre-roll ads and bumper ads. Just Google that, you'll easily find that. But if you're trying to run both of these ads, you don't know where it will work better for your business. A lot of people might say that pre-roll ads might work, the skippable ads. A lot of people might be telling the bumper ads might work. You try it out for your business. And the best strategy to try it out and split test is to run a campaign inside which there would be same targeting, and then in the ad product, in the ad segment, you create two different ads, the same ads. All right. The only difference would be one would be pre-roll, which is skippable, and the second would be bumper. So now you are testing the same ad with same targeting, but at a different placement with the same budget. So that's where you will eventually figure out that what is working. All right. At times the bumpers might be working, at times the pre-rolls might work, such kind of things. So sixth was YouTube pre-roll plus bumper ads. And the last one now, the seventh one, which I'm sure in 2021, 90% of the small businesses won't do. Even if I stress the importance of that, won't do. WON, that comma on the top, T, won't do. Because that strategy is known as Clubhouse audio app networking. Let me explain that. So Clubhouse is the recent audio app, which if you don't know, first of all, just search for Clubhouse. Try to, if you have an iPhone. Now, depending upon when you are watching this video, maybe the Android version might have come because right now, as we are recording this is February 2021, and there is only iOS app. It is only available on iOS App Store. So only the iPhone users will be able to use this Clubhouse. Android users won't be. But if I guess I have read one article, the founders are saying that it might be available somewhere around April or May 2021. So once it is available, if you're watching this in July, September, or maybe 2025, then probably Clubhouse might be there, or it might have completely gone away. I don't know. But right now it is there, so you should be using it as a network. Now I created a complete new video, a separate video a few days before for FMCG entrepreneurs. So let's say if you're an FMCG entrepreneur, or let's say you're a digital agency, a small business digital agency working with clients of F&B products or industry, then definitely you should be using Clubhouse. How? All the details are there in the separate video. We'll just link up that probably in the description or maybe in the iCard right over here. But to summarize, to give you a 10,000 feet overview, it's used as the content listening platform and networking platform, not to content distribute platform. So what do I mean by that? When you are into Clubhouse, you go into separate rooms. When you go into rooms, you can tap on people's profile, you can tap who they are, you can then go ahead into their LinkedIn, into their into their Instagram, into their Twitter, and then you can network with people. And I have seen this pattern that people who are having 500 followers on Instagram might be having great startup, might be a $1 million business owner on Clubhouse, because the Clubhouse right now, once again, as we are recording, Clubhouse is used by most of the startups and $1 million business owners and all those things. So it's a great opportunity for you to network over there as a small business, because you never know what kind of connection you might make. So think of this as an offline event. You as a small business owner, you always used to go to networking events offline. And when you used to go over there, you used to attend some rooms, you used to listen to speakers, seminars. You never talked over there, you listened. So Clubhouse is same way. Clubhouse is an app where you go into separate rooms, you listen to people, you consume information, and when you think that you have some knowledge, you have a feature which is raising the hand. You raise the hand, you come on the stage on Clubhouse, you speak, you network, and that's where people will connect with you if they find your business valuable or your voice valuable. So it's like you going to an offline event, all right? You going to an offline event and you showing your business card in the first place. Do you do that? No, right? So you never show that business card in the first place. Similarly on Clubhouse, you just network with people. If you think, वो हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना, लोहा गरम है मार दो थोड़ा. It's the same case. When you feel that moment is right, when you feel it's a moment for you to showcase the business card and then move further, that's where you show the business card. So Clubhouse right now is for every business owner, every CEO, every small business owner. All right, try to use that. Obviously, provided you have an iPhone, and depending upon when you're watching, it might be rolled out to Android as well. But that is one of the exciting, innovative ways for you to market your products, market your services, and market your brand. I would say, forget about the product and services. You might come up with anything. Forget about that. Marketing your brand is actually the top priority versus you just marketing the product or services. Because what I personally feel is, apart from all these 7 things, what I feel is, my personal opinion, one man's point of view, if you are just marketing your product or services, you are a short-term goal-oriented person. But if you are marketing your brand, you are playing for the long-term game. And I assume that if you're watching this, or rather I would request, or I'll pray to you, all right? I'll request to you that if you are playing for the long game, always market your brand, not just your product or service. So these were the 7 innovative marketing strategies for small businesses for massive growth in 2021. Let me know what you think about this. And now it's time for me to share some bonus tips, which I have mentioned over here. Number 1, if your small business is super local, all right, there might be, now small businesses might be different things. So if you are just selling this mobile case cover on Shopify store, maybe your business is a pan-India. But if you are just a local business, like let's say a salon, then you want people to come in the local radius only, right? Or in the cities as well. So you have to run Facebook ads, Instagram ads with radius targeting. Try to map the pin code where your salon is, and then pinpoint that. Run your ads in maybe 2 kilometer vicinity or 3 kilometer or 5 kilometer vicinity, and that's where you will be building relationships with some coupon codes or some offers, or just in short, marketing your product, all right, or service. But if you're playing for the long game, once again, remember, marketing your brand. That's number 1. Number 2, you can actually surprise your customers, which we actually did. I remember in I don't remember the month, but in 2000, Ishan, we did it in 2020, right? We went to that person to deliver our product hand in hand. 2020, right? So we did this particular one, and what we did was we went ahead and delivered one product. No, I guess it was 2019. 2020. Yeah, we will play that over here.
MOJ MA.
So guys, this is what is customer experiences. At times you have to go beyond paid ads. When you are selling something, you don't have to just think of your investment as something wherein you put in money in paid advertisements. So that's a video. I mean, probably you'll see the clip as well over here. So it was all about customer experience, which I was talking about. So to deliver a great customer experience, to have a customer centric brand as a small business, you can actually at times go very, very innovative and creative. If you have a physical product, all right, now this will depend upon if you have a physical product. If you have a physical product, try to deliver that in your city by your own. You as a company founder or a owner, small business owner, go ahead and do maybe 5 deliveries yourself. You pick up random addresses and you just delight them. You just give them surprise. They will be more than happy to see the founder himself or herself delivering the product. And probably we'll just play a very short little clip over here, which was tremendous. It was of customer experience, which I'm pretty sure is a great innovative and creative idea, which you should definitely go if you have a physical product as a small business. Third tip which I'll give you over here is depending upon your product, which might be into small business owner category, you also can do micro influencer marketing strategies. All right, pick up micro influencers who might be having close to 5,000 followers or 10,000 followers. Don't reach out to 1 million followers influencers. Reach out to maybe 1,000 to up to 10,000 followers influencers, which potentially they are not influencers, but this is just a term which you can say for micro influencer category. Because all these people might be having very loyal audience. If they are having 500 people or 1,000 followers, then probably out of 1,000 followers, a lot of people might be engaging with their content. So maybe you can just barter the service, maybe you can provide the product for free, and that's where you can go ahead with micro influencer reach out. If you're a small business owner with a very limited budget and not having millions of dollars of budget. And last but not the least, fourth one is surprising your customers with custom letters or presents or gifts or gratitude notes on special occasion. So I personally did something like this where I created this small little note. Now obviously this is not for selling any product for my business. This was actually a gratitude note which I gave to the housekeeping guy at a hotel. It is just we'll probably have it over here as a picture. It was just a little thank you note to say I'm grateful to you from 1432 kilometers, where 1432 is I love you too, away inside in my heart. Before you go, just smile. And then there is my Instagram picture over here. Also, let's take a selfie to capture memory together on Instagram at @Digital Pratik. So this is like and on top it is also written that to an awesome human from Digital Pratik. So it's just a way for you to express your gratitude, going beyond the bars, and you actually connecting with your customers or maybe normal human beings as well. All right, and you showing that bond, that emotion. And as I always say, I help brands to connect with their audience with emotions via contextual content marketing and paid ads. That's something which I always do. That's something which I always try to innovate with creative ideas. Out of 100, maybe I might just succeed on just 3. I might fail on 97, but then I know that three of them are for sure the jackpot, which will definitely have an ROI positive over the annual revenue which I'll generate for my business or my client's business. So those are a couple of ones like over here, not just a couple of ones. 7 plus 4 are like 11. And that was indeed a great episode. By the way, let me know if you are still watching till this point in time. Let me know what do you think. Comment down the best strategy which you got to know out of this. What are things you are actually doing out of these strategies, or apart from all these things, if you have something out of the box as a social media strategy or digital strategy for small businesses or startups, do let us know. I would love to learn from you as well, and then myself I'll apply that, and then I'll once again share that yes, because of your comment I learned something new, I applied that something new for my business or my client's business, and then I will be sharing that in an episode with obviously a great shout out to that person who would be sharing that particular tip. So comment down below if you have loved this video. Throw me a quick thumbs up, right? I never do these kind of call to action buttons. Fuck. I have to practice these kind of call to action buttons. But yeah, please give me a thumbs up over here. Subscribe to my channel. Alright, fine. Let's play the outro for this video. I'm done. Done. Now, here are a couple of more episodes which I would really love for you. If you have additional time, or maybe you can just tap on that and just bookmark those videos so that you can watch it later on. Also, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so that you don't miss out on any future valuable episode on this YouTube channel.